welcome back, you beauties. What a moment, Faeez. The Troublemaker Jacobs has capped off what has been a stellar year, a challenging one, I'm sure, but a brilliant one, reclaiming the EFC Bantamweight title at EFC 117. The Cape Townian securing his third victory in 2024 with a second-round submission. Yep, a submission from the striker, and a brilliant win over a very strong Vincent Bembe as well. Known for his dynamic striking, Jacobs displayed a very well-rounded skill set in this fight, solidifying his status as one of South Africa's top fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the EFC Bantamweight champion, Faeez Troublemaker Jacobs. Yo. Oh, man, I'm so happy for you, dude.
Thank you. And that announcement was like, I'm feeling the energy.
I'm waiting for the copyright infringement laws to come now. I stepped on someone's toes. Dude, I'm so proud of you because I know how challenging it is to get yourself back up. You know what value you have as a fighter, but it's very difficult if you lose a crucial fight. If you lose one of these guys, if you go through one of those gateways that the world is telling you, nah, you weren't as good as you thought you were. What switched in your head? Is it someone coming into your head and pressing that button? Is it your training camp? Is it you? How were you able to shift your mindset to get back on this path?
So first things first was extreme accountability. I had to blame everything on me.
I love that.
And then a support structure that was really by my side from the beginning. My fiance, Lucille Wessels, like she's invested in this with me. She knows what it takes to bring the best out of me, and she demands that.
Oh, I love that.
I love that too. I love that too because I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to do the work. And certain things, when you're addressing yourself and you're looking at life, you need to be honest with yourself and say, hey, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. In order to be a champion, I need to take extreme accountability. I need to move towards basically chasing perfection.
I love that, and you can in this game. There are levels to this game that just when you think you've got it down, you think you're the best in the pool, then someone will find you out and you've got to find another element to it. And I think the immediate jump is people want to say, oh, now he can grapple. You do a lot of training in that space, and a fight works out very differently, I'm sure, to what you expect. In this fight, did this go according to plan? Was the submission on the cards for you? Did you think that this could be because we all assume that you're going to come in swinging? Was that part of the plan, or is this just another representation of the fighter you've always been?
It was part of the plan, actually. I had some adversity preparing for this fight. So I had an injured shoulder and then an injured knee. So 5 weeks out, I injured my shoulder. 3 weeks out, I injured my knee.
Sure.
So it was a very stressful training camp, but I knew what I was capable of, and I knew that I had to have faith in all the work that I've been putting for the years that I've been doing this. I've been a professional now since 22. That's 7 years as a professional. And I had to trust the fact of all those years that I put in and the skills that I developed, that I could handle myself even with not being at 100% health. So I worked the game plan around certain things to avoid, because I couldn't throw my battle axe was unfortunately out of commission.
But maybe there's the lesson, dude. Maybe there's the lesson, because you never know when you're going to meet an opponent or you're going to have a fight that's going to find this out. There are moments in the fight, within the fight, that I think you just don't we don't get to see or feel because we're not there. We don't feel the pressure. We don't feel the body. Was there a moment in this fight where you felt, okay, this is mine?
From the beginning.
Really?
From the very beginning. From the first time I made connection, the first punches I landed, the first kicks I landed, I could just tell he didn't want to be there. And very shortly...
Understandable, dude.
Very shortly afterwards, I could tell he was avoiding. So there's two things that happens with an opponent. Either they come back aggressive, then they get put away early. My counter-striking is absolutely lethal. Or they back off and try and run, and then they shell away. And for him, it was the latter. And we ended him in the chokehold. The Samosa chokehold, because you see that triangle.
Beautiful, perfect triangle. I love that. The rematch with Sylvester and going back to a place where you have tasted defeat, how important is that in your long-term journey, now that you can look back and kind of put it in perspective and have the belt back?
That was a championship fight on its own, because I lost the belt to him. So for me to have gotten that win back in the fashion that I got it back, I got that fight back in true Troublemaker style. I shocked everybody. And I absolutely knew that this was one of the things I needed to do to get to that trajectory, because I'm chasing the best in the world. So I need to conquer my own demons. I need to conquer all these inconquerable obstacles.
You're speaking like you can see a long-term trajectory now. It's almost like I can see you looking forward now to the next 15 years and have a fight plan, which is a gift in the fighter's game, because not many fighters have their own eyes open. What do you see now? What's next for you? Obviously defending this belt.
The top of my list is I know I'm destined for greatness, and I have accepted it. I have accepted it, and I'm moving towards it wholeheartedly. When you wholeheartedly move towards your dreams and you don't make excuses, again, back to extreme accountability, earnestness. When you are willing to earn it with conviction and you put your mind behind it, there's nothing you can't do. And I'm pushing for the upper echelon of the sport. I want my place in greatness. I want my place in history. And I'm willing to fight for it now. And I'm willing to die for it.
Anywhere in the world, who do you want to fight next? Who are we going to open this door for to come and challenge the champ?
I've defeated most of the top contenders. So there is another guy that actually I fought before. And he's also got a win over me. But I hear he's talking about retirement. So here's your title shot. Here's your title shot. Come in. There's Sandile Maningela, or I could go pursue a title shot overseas. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to the UFC.
Well, they might come calling, my friend. They might come calling pretty soon, but we know that doorway is very much open to South African fighters. Hey, you might even be able to fight on home soil as you get introduced to the UFC. Buddy, I can see in your eyes a beautiful fire right now, and you've earned that right, dude. You've had an incredibly challenging time to get back to this place, and you've done it a fantastic year, but that fight was next level. Look at the goosebumps, dude. I'm so proud of you, man. Enjoy this. I know you train every day and that you won't be reveling in this victory for very long, but you've earned the right to smile, be happy, and I love the fact that you've got this fire again, because the world is watching South African fighters right now. But
absolutely, and I have to represent the highest of quality. A man is not judged when he has it all. You are judged by your true character is exposed 100%. When your back is against the wall. What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do when you are at the lowest point in your life? How do you come back? Because that is who you truly are.
I love you, guy. Oh, and he is a champion inside and out. And I don't think he even realized what these moments in sport mean to the younger fighters. We were paying homage to the Dons, to the fighters, the Drickuses that have opened these doors for other young fighters. But other fighters need to see you kicking those doors down as well. Absolutely so proud of our EFC champion, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to say it every time we see him, as long as you have the belt with you. So proud of you, bro.